So today we have the Nokia X that Nokia released recently. It has the fast lane UI and it is based on Android. So the backend runs on the Android and the front end that you see, the UI user interface, has a very intuitive, very easy to use interface. So we have phone, contacts and messaging at the top, and the fast lane interface shows the recent applications that we have opened, last 50 applications that we have opened. And Nokia says it's very adaptive and intelligent, so it does not only show the recently opened apps, but it also adapts to what you open very frequently. Okay, so now the best thing that we see with the device is that we actually have the mixture of the kind of tile interface that we had in Lumia and the widgets and the applications that we have in the Android market. So this here is the store that you can see, and we have all the Android applications. And if by chance we don't have the Android application listed in the Nokia store, we can just download it from another application store, like for example Temple Run 2 is not featured on the Nokia App Store, so it will refer to One Mobile Market, which is a third-party application store, and we can obviously go to that store and download it from there. Okay, so now another plus point that we see is that there's a drop-down menu, obviously, and we can create our own folders also. You just have to press for long and two bars will appear, and we can add widgets. And for example, the power bar, the power control, we can add here, and we can add some folders. We can give the names, and here we go. Here's the folder, so we can drop anything into the folder, and like this. So we can always clean up the menu. So the front screen. So here we have the shortcut menu that we have on the Android phones, and here you can see that we can use this bar, and we can place it at the top if we want. Here. So another thing is the mixed radio application that has around lots of music that Nokia is giving away for free. So you can access all these music from the Nokia store, the mixed radio. And talking about the body of the phone that we have, Nokia has released a lot of colors. Actually 6 to 7 colors we have with the Nokia. And okay, the buttons, volume buttons are placed here, and the lock button is placed here. Over the top we have the 3.5mm jack, and here is the USB charging port. The device is quite it's not very heavy, but it's okay, it's really fine, and it's I think around 150 to 160 grams. The back cover can be opened like this. It's easy to open the back cover, and here we have the micro SD slot, and where we can add 32 GB of storage. Here we have dual SIM options, and here is the battery. So the battery is actually 3.7 volts, 1500 mAh battery. So it's quite small, but the Nokia says it has a backup of around 10 hours continuous talking in 3G, and around 17 days of backup on dual SIM. So we'll check that when we have the device for review, but for now we'll go with the Nokia specs. And the phone is quite sturdy, as we saw in the launch video that the demonstrator also threw the phone like that, and it can take scratches, it can take falls from a lot of height. So design wise, we are very happy and with the device. So let's check the sound quality of the speakers. This is the music. Here's the speaker, and the sound clarity is really nice. The speakers are really good, but we don't see the seek bar, so we cannot change the position. We cannot jump to some position in the song. We have to listen it from up, from the start. Like in Lumia that we had, the Lumia also had suffered the same drawback. I did not have the seek bar. Okay, so here is the album, and here is the list of songs, and this is the menu. But still, it's very easy to access things, because in Android this was shifted up here, and most of the phones this was up here, but in Nokia X it has been shifted here, but still it remains, and this is the good thing. Okay, so another thing is let's check some games on this phone. Actually, it has a dual core processor and 512 GB of RAM. 512 MB of RAM. But it has only 4 GB of internal storage, and I think around 2.5 of it will be available for a user. So it's quite less, but you can always expand the storage. Things will get dirty when you install a lot of apps, and you cannot get that on the SD card. But that is when we'll check the device. We'll fill it with apps and fill it to the brim, and then check it. Still, we shall check the gaming performance. Let's try this game. So the touch is working fine. It's not so hard, but it's not so soft either. You can say it's between what Lumia used to be and the touch of Asha phones. It's sort of in between the line, but it's quite good for a phone of this range, and if you need Android. Let's see the power up time of this phone. So while the phone power ups, we can check the other applications. So it's 18:12. We'll see how long it takes to power up the phone. So we have all the third-party applications. So here we are. So it took around 30 to 35 seconds to power up. For more videos, you can log on to www.techmagnifier.com. Thank you for watching.